How are you doing, ladies and gentlemen?
Doing
well.
Now, Detective Lance and Laurel's relationship has...
Wow, he's straight in
right
there.
into it. Gotta give it. It's been strained, we could say. It sort of goes back and forth, especially about his feelings with the vigilantes as well. But now his daughter is one of them. How is his relationship personally and with the police relationship going to be with the team?
With the what?
With the relationship he has with his daughter and the police's with the team.
With the new team, Team Minus Arrow.
Right.
Team Minus Arrow, there you go. That's what it is. Well, you know, he already had to go through this situation with his previous daughter, currently dead, running around on the rooftops. Obviously didn't feel that great about what ended up with what happened with her, and here we are, daughter number 2, not even the physical one, the bookworm, as they were when they were kids, doing the same thing. But she has seemingly proved herself, and certainly proved that she can handle herself, so Lance is just sort of sitting there going, okay, well, I guess I'm not going to be able to stop it. She's doing the best she can with this sort of new bunch, this new version of Team Arrow, and, what can you do? You can't exactly pin her down.
What is his relationship with Laurel going to be this season? Because they had a rough patch, with him knowing... Kind of, yeah, a little...
Ish. I hate you, you hate me, I hate you, that kind of rough patch.
But what is going to be like this year? Like, has he forgiven her? Like, is it a little bit better now this time?
Yeah, I think it is the case now. Their relationship will reconcile. Lance did terrible things. I always think about the baiting thing. When he used her as the bait in season 1 to get the arrow and everything. Lance has kind of got to make up for that one. So checks and balances. He was a little down on that. And if she did what she did last year by not telling me about her daughter, well, okay, your turn to screw up. I screwed up. We've all screwed up. Let's just move on because life sucks when they're apart. So and it's all he's got. So he desperately wants to move on with her.
Last season, his whole thing was, I'm going to get Oliver Queen. I'm going to finally get him. I'm going to nail him. How does he feel about Oliver now?
Well, it's funny, people say that. It was 2 episodes.
It feels like it was a longer...
It was 2 episodes. That's all it was. It was like 14 and 16 or something like that. Once he found out that his daughter didn't tell him, and the Arrow hadn't told him, it was just like, yeah, I'm going to nail this guy now. But obviously, they were happily working together in cahoots up to that point. But it seemed to make quite an impact. Because I think, on my social media, we're like, we love you, but Lance is being such a dick right now. For 2 episodes, Lance is certainly, literally dick was the most commonly used word, throughout the rest of the season. But yeah, he'll move on as well.
Kind of happier balance in his life then?
Well, once again, the guy came back and saved the day, didn't he, in good old finale land. So, he has to accept that, even though he blames him really to be the cause of it all in the first place, it is happening. And it's a necessary evil these days for Lance to have these ridiculous men running around in hoods, but saving the city.
With Legends of Tomorrow coming out, we don't know how she's back, but she's back. Assumably there'll be crossovers. Can you tease anything?
You wouldn't want to be a producer on these 3 shows, would you? I mean, it was hard enough with Arrow and the Flash, crossing over with the actors and such like. Such 8-day working schedules, shooting schedules, and pretty challenging. Now, how are they going to get 3 shows doing the same thing? I've got no idea. But they'll do it, and that'll be great.
So with the Team Arrow minus Arrow.
Team Minus Arrow.
Team Minus Arrow. Sorry.
Yeah.
Team Minus Arrow. So how is your characters going to be even bigger for this next season? Or how would you want that? At least at the beginning.
Well,
presumably Arrow will come back.
Well, of course, the Arrow is dead. Long live whatever it's going to be, and the new version of that. So Lance will obviously have to work out what his relationship with that is going to be. But you can, bet your bottom dollar if it comes down to saving the city. The city is the most important thing to Lance. That's the bottom line to me. His daughters and the city. And if certain decisions have to be made that go against the grain for him, that's why he'll always make them. Because as Lance, the city is in his blood and the blood is in his city. You know what I mean? That's the biggest thing for him. So if he has to make decisions that may not reflect great on him, he'll always do it if the city is the beneficiary ultimately. So we'll see how that plays out.
Will there be a love interest finally for Quentin? I know there's a lot of fans who want to see Mama Smoke.
I'd like to start the hashtag Get Lance Laid. If we could start that right now.
I'm totally fine with that.
How long has this man, when was the last time this guy had sex? I mean, it hasn't been in 4 years.
Plus 10 years, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's about 5 years ago. Mind you, I did slip a little backstory one in there just to keep him sane. But in terms of what we see on the screen, it would be nice to see some action for sure. So
Mama Smoke?
Get Lance Laid.
Smoking Lance?
Smoking Lance.
A lot of fans want to see it happen.
It works for me. That'd be great. I think he deserves it, don't you?
Oh my god, maybe it would help him not be so, easily grumpy when something goes wrong in his life.
What are you talking about? Yeah.
But I like when Quentin is happy. It's a lot nicer when he's happy.
I know. Well, that was what was nice about jumping over to the Flash that time. Going to hang out with Detective West, hang out with
That was so
contemporaries and peers. We're like, people I can chat with. And I think he smiled in that show as well.
He did.
Yeah, right. I think there was a registered
podcast.
Lance smile.
Yeah.
Yeah. So not sure we had many on Arrow this year.
Hashtag happiness for last season 4.
Happiness forever.
Forever.
He's gonna make any new friends, like just maybe in the police force or more peers that he just wants to hang out with.
Well, you see, because when he lost Hilton, didn't he? And that was what was so nice. It's the saying going over to the Flash. One more. It would be nice for him to make new friends, as long as it's not the bottle. We must stay away from the bottle. That's the biggest challenge for him these days. Reconcile relationship with daughter, stay away from the bottle, and get laid. Thank you. Lance, season 4. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Okay.